Good afternoon. If you are watching from the East Coast, it is afternoon. Um, it could be morning or evening, depending on where you're watching from. So, speaking for myself, it is afternoon here. Um, and today we are going to do a reading. And I just want to share a little bit about what I've been inspired to do. Um, and I believe that the inspiration comes from God and other spirits to do this because there's so much misinformation out there about different kinds of things. There are a lot of people that think that tarot reading and mediumship are the devil, and I just, can they be? Sure, anything could be the devil. We all have the ability to be godly or not so godly. And that's where free choice comes in, which is a God given gift to all of us. So I can assure you that whatever I do in my life has nothing to do with evil, and that it is uh, divinely inspired by my higher power, whom I choose to call God. So, with that, I've been trying to tie scriptures into my readings. And when I start my day every day, I listen to a couple of video prayers and in the morning. And while I'm listening to them, I write my gratitude list. And lately, I've been doing gratitude lists of 11 different things every single day. So during that time, most of the prayers that I listen to have biblical verses. And when I'm given the biblical verses, I write them down on that day, so that if I ever want to go back into those gratitudes, those affirmations and gratitudes for that day, I will know what scriptures also went along with that. I didn't always do that, but I've been doing that of late, jotting down the verses from biblical text. So today, the biblical verse that did come was Job 31. And the title of this reading is Integrity That Holds Through Loss. And loss comes in so many different forms, in so many different ways. It can come from losing a loved one, it can come from losing your home, going bankrupt, friendships, a pet. Um, I've experienced pretty much all of them. So, and I'm sure many of you have also. So, the thing about loss is how we walk through life with those losses. And I think I shared this on the last video. I had to take a little sabbatical because I had a dog that was sick for really, really sick for about a week. And I had a feeling I was watching her die. It wasn't just this little thing that she was going to get over. And then I finally took her to the vet last Tuesday, and she was put down. So that's my most recent loss. I've had many, many different losses throughout the years, and I've always like hung on, sometimes like hanging on with my nails. That there's got to be something good out of something bad, and especially like when I lost my son, I swore to God I would find something good out of that situation, and with that loss, I found myself going to school and becoming a special ed teacher, but focusing on at-risk youth, and I did that for many years. And I still love at-risk youth. They touch my heart. They always do. And so, anyways, that's how I've always tried to handle anything painful. It's not that it's easy to go through painful situations. It's not. But it's better to go through the painful situations with the Spirit of God in Christ than with the lower energies that will suck you dry and turn you into something you don't want to be. So, just to share a little bit about Job 31, this story in the Bible was about a man, Job, who lost everything: his wealth, his children, his health, his social standing. His friends accused him of secret sin, saying he must have done something wrong. Job responds with one of the most powerful integrity speeches in Scripture. He lists every area of moral life: lust, deceit, injustice, greed, adultery, cruelty, idolatry, and declares that he has kept himself clean in all of them. He essentially says, if I have done any of these things, let God judge me, but I haven't. This chapter, now Job stands before God with nothing left but his character. This chapter is the moment where Job's righteousness is fully revealed, not through prosperity, but through suffering. And because he remains faithful, God restores him later with double what he lost. And it's not just a story; it's a truth. And when we stay strong with God, and we know we're on the right path, God will reward us. So today's reading is going to be on this passage from the Bible, on integrity that holds through loss. And again, I'm going to do things different because that's just how I roll. I'm going to do 3 cards for the bottom 3, the human chakras. Then I'm going to do 3 cards for the spiritual chakras. And then the last 3 cards I pull will be for the heart chakra. And then I'll have 3 oracle cards to end the reading. So with that, this will probably be a reading that's a little longer than some of my readings. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be quick and maybe the message will come really, really fast and I won't have to sit there and feel what's coming through so much. But let's go with this here. So I am feeling very blessed. And I hope you are too. And I just want you to know that yes, I do personal readings. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading, I also do distance healing. If anybody has someone that you would like healing sent to them, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to cure something like cancer, but it certainly can relieve a person of worry. It can relieve them of, it does help with some pain. It helps with reducing stress and anxiety. I will not profess that it cures anything. It just will help the spirit rise a little higher than the illness. And who knows? Maybe it does more. I don't know. But I do know that anyone I've sent distant healing to, they've told me yes, they felt it. They could sleep. They could. They didn't feel the pain any longer. They felt relaxed. A release of pressure. So, hey, what's the worst that could happen? It doesn't work, and you feel the same. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to sound so cold because I'm not. Anyway, let's start with the 3 chakra cards. So we're going to do the foundation, the root card. So the card that's coming up for the root, and I'm not going to do reverses. we have the Emperor. Very strong card. This is definitely a fire. The Emperor is a fire sign. And this is a sign that is powerful, strong, courageous, knowledgeable, and they got they got where they got through steady, intelligent movement. Um, Emperors, they sit at the top, and they don't just like, oh, poof, here I landed here. They climb to the top. The Emperor climbs to the top, and it's definitely the root chakra. You got a red coat here. Um, but this color here always reminds me of the crystal tiger eye. And tiger eye is a solar plexus crystal, which is emotions. So what I'm getting here for the root chakra is that your emotions, your solar plexus, and your root chakra need to work together with each other. You need to bring your courage and your strength um, together with your emotions and become the powerful person that you're meant to be. Don't bow down, become that powerful person. This is a number 4 for the Emperor. So let's go to the next card. Let's see what the next card is going to be. This is going to be the sacral chakra. This is your, I was going to say sacred energy. Sacred energy too. This is your creative energy chakra. Wow. Wow. The Hierophant. Very, very highly powerful spiritual being. This is number 5 in the major arcana. So we got 2 major arcanas right off the bat. The Hierophant, if you notice, he's wearing a scarf. All religions, okay? All nations, all religions. The Hierophant represents the worldly knowledge, the worldly power. And this is in your sacred, for the sacral chakra card. So the creative energies that you are building impact the whole universe, impact the world. Very spiritual being. And we have a lot of green here for the heart chakra. So, and we have the indigo color in the light blue. So we have your intuitive, we have your throat, and the gold is the solar plexus or the sacral. The tiger eye is actually either solar plexus or sacral. It can go with either one. So through the heart, through love, through communication, through intuition, you're meant to spread the word of God, show the faith, and going with this winner, righteous integrity that holds through loss. Show the world that there is nothing that will keep you from the righteous path, that you're going to keep on moving forward the way that you know divine source wants you to move. And whatever you create in your world is going to be through that divine source. Wow, these are powerful. Okay, next card, solar plexus. All right. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, the star card. We have 17, number 17, which is an 8. When you add them together, 1 and 7 together is an 8. It is the infinity sign, no beginning, no end. We have the star card. The star card, first and foremost, stars illuminate in the night sky. And this is all about coming through the darkness, illuminating greatness. And it is in the solar plexus that you are going to empower yourself through the darkness. And you will be illuminating the greatness that you have, I want to say, consumed and absorbed through all of life's lessons, through all of the losses, the pain. You're coming through, and you're going to be a star in the long run. You will be shining bright. Think of the North Star. How often in history has the North Star been the light that has brought freedom, brought faith, brought power and courage to humanity? We have the birth of Christ. The three kings followed the North Star to find the birth of this baby. Then we have the drinking gourd. They followed the North Star. The slaves followed the North Star to get out of slavery. And it's a sign of freedom. It's a sign of moving forward through all of the darkness and being illuminated by the light, to look at the beautiful cup. The cup runneth over. To find that your cup is runneth over with so much to offer the universe. I'll tell you, readings, I mean, you can't make them up. You just can't make this stuff up. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do our 3 top chakras. We have communication, our throat chakra. We have third eye. Oh, yeah, we're not. If they're supposed to come up, they'll come up again. We have third eye, and then we have the crown chakra, which is connection to spirit. Okay, the first one, communication. And swords, this is the Ace of Swords. And look at the color. It is definitely the throat chakra here. And it's almost like it's shooting a star into the sky. It's shooting the star into the sky to spread the word, the message. So swords are all about thought and ideas, and communicating those ideas and thoughts effectively. And with this here, it's all communication. And it's the aces open doors. So spirit is telling you that the doors are opening for you to send your messages out to the world. And yeah, put a star at the end of that arrow and shoot it out into the universe and spread your word of power and glory, and empower not only yourself, but all those that you embrace and touch. And there's this beautiful golden light here, like the sun. So yeah, it's shining bright. There's a spiritual, first spiritual. Two of Wands. Intuition. Wands are about action, okay, taking action. This person's sitting under the tree in the darkness, and all I can hear is it takes two to make everything right. It takes two to make everything. It takes two to make it. It takes two to make everything right. Um, and there's no don't be sitting alone anymore. There's no need to sit alone um, in the darkness. She's looking out into the heavens, and look at all the beautiful colors over there. There is a beautiful light yonder, and all you have to do is ask, and you will receive. We have I don't know what the M stands for. Mine? No, not sure. So Two of Wands, and then we have like this. This is almost like one of those disco balls, but it's also like a Chinese lantern. I had some of those in my tent when I was doing outside readings, and I actually love them, especially when they send them off into the sky. So we have a Chinese lantern, and then there's all the like sparklies all around that. That's that's meant to let you know that spirit is all around you, and no matter what the action is that you are taking in your life, you have the intuition to tap into not only your inner truth, but also to tap into your spirit guides and everyone else that surrounds you, that's there to protect you but also guide you. So let that happen. Don't walk your path alone. And there may also be other people that are willing to walk this path with you. So open up your heart, open up your mind, and allow the help to come through. It takes two to make everything right. It takes two to make everything right. So just remember that. And I can't sing for the life of me. So I sing in chapel when I go to chapel, and that's about it. And I sing in the car, and I sing in my house, but she wants to hear me singing publicly. Oh, whoa. Oh my God, another major arcana. Okay, we have 21 here. So we have 1, 2, 2, 1. Powerful. 1, 2, 2, 1. Very powerful. We have the World card. She is laying on a lot of greenery there, which is the heart chakra. She has the four corners of the world. It's funny, the four corners of the world, but the world is round. But it's supposed to be north, south, east, west, I guess. Or if you believe in the flat world theory, you'd have the four corners of the world. Anyway, I'm not going to get into conspiracies here. So we have the pink roses, which is unconditional. Oh, it's not just roses, it's four different kinds of flowers that are pink, a pretty, pretty pink, which is unconditional love. And she's lying there in this brownish robe, which to me is like a tiger eye color. So solar plexus. So we have emotions in heart, unconditional love, and the world represents all all worldly things. So once once your your trials and tribulations, you get through them and you stay with your integrity, you are going to find yourself resting on your laurels. You're going to find yourself not only in an abundance of love, but it's going to be unconditional love, and it's going to be filled with a lot of happiness and joy. So and the world is going to see that. So whatever you're going through in this life, whatever you're going through, be it known that you are not going through it alone. You are not meant to suffer forever. You will overcome anything that has been put before your table, on your table. And when you have that integrity that holds through loss, God will prevail and provide you with whatever you've lost and then some more. It's just the way it is with God. That's how He works. That's how He rolls. So now we're going to do our heart chakra, and our heart chakra will stand alone because the heart chakra balances the humanness and the spiritual. So if anyone does pop in, please, in the chat. I don't know if you can chat or not. Haven't really looked into this. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. Just say hello, and that way there I'll know who's in, and it'd be really great to know who's popping in and watching, even if it is just for a few seconds. I'd love to know that you're here. And in the description below, there is my email and there is my school community, and you can message me. I do spiritual coaching. I do private readings, and I send healing. My card got bent. So here we go with the heart chakra. First card for the heart chakra. 8 of Cups. So this card is saying, it's first of all, it's communication. Blue up here, indigo down here. So communicating intuitively. So your throat and third eye chakras. Communicating intuitively. What Spirit is saying is you need to let go. Leave it all as you now see it, and walk away with grace and dignity. And as you're walking away, you will see on the horizon the beautiful sunrise, and you will rise along with that sun. That's the message of this card. I really love the beauty and the grace of that card. It's really sweet, very sweet. There is green there too, so you've got the heart chakra also in there. The next one, I always love this one. This is number 12 or 3 when you add the two numbers together, the Hanged Man. And this is all about the heart chakra in the solar plexus. That yellow is the solar plexus. Or it could also be the divine light coming through. And if we ask divine light to come through to change our thinking, divine light will do so. The divine light will only do what we ask them to do because we as humans have free choice. We have free will. The hangman, she has flipped herself upside down so that she can look at the situation from a different point of view. And sometimes that's what we need to do. We need to step out of the box, maybe step into a circle or a triangle, but we need to step out of the box so that we can look at it differently. And a lot of times when you're feeling stuck, like you just don't know how to get out of the situation. Am I doing this all wrong? What is going on? Why do I keep repeating the same things over and over? And it is when you allow the hangman to come in, and this is intuition. Oh no, this is the heart chakra. I'm sorry. This is the heart chakra. And it's all about looking at things differently. taking a different perspective. Stop doing what you always did, because what you always did has brought you where you are today. So look at it differently. Maybe try something new and see if that might work. Um, but yeah, Hangman. And this is over. So this is going to be over. The first card, the Eight of Cups, was over the communications and the foundation, the root chakra. Okay, letting go, communication and root chakra. This one is over intuition and sacral chakra. So the creative energies and how you intuitively, and again, you're sitting there all alone. You're sitting there all alone. You're going to figure it out. You'll figure it out by yourself. You always have, you always will. The Hierophant is all about worldly knowledge, worldly knowledge. Don't be closed off to new ideas, new thoughts, new people. Um, and again, this is the heart chakra coming through. Look at things differently. Just look at things differently. Position yourself in a different place. If you're sitting in the same old chair, watching TV in the same chair, it's always going to be the same view. But if you move differently, you'll see it from a different angle. Maybe you'll hear it differently, and that's kind of what's being said here. You know, move yourself, and look at it in another way. See it differently, hear it differently. And the last one, oh, okay, we got double twos here. We got triple twos, 222. Ooh, I like it. Um, all right, so Two of Cups. This is divine. This is underneath the divine source, and okay, so this is the crown chakra. Okay, this is the solar plexus. This is emotions. This is tapping into your source, and Two of Cups. Um, so the black and white, the Caucasian black, the the hands there, they're representing opposites. I think, yeah, one's male, one's female, so it's representing the energy of opposites. This could be your masculine, feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine energies working together. This could be your sun sign, moon sign working together. This could be your partner and you working together. Um, so it's whatever it is the two opposites coming together to bring about the same outcome. And if you notice, the energy of each one is going into the opposite bowl. So um, I want to say, especially if it is about a divine couple, this is about tapping into each other's energy to become the force that you need to become to get over whatever you need to get over. And again, I'm going to say, with my own life, I identify with this whole reading and what's going on in my life. And there are no coincidences at all. And I can't make this up. This all this coming out the way it has can come out today. I just can't make it up. So if you are, that person that's alone, you're not alone. If you have a partner, you need to bring the energies of both of you together. If you have, like, as far as the sun sign and moon sign, I'll explain how they can work against each other. I have a sun sign of Capricorn, and I have a moon sign of Gemini. Capricorn is very slow, steady, moving up the mountain. Um, very wants to be organized, wants, all this, everything done the right time in the planner. Capricorn's a planner. Gemini is a little more of my ADD. It's not HD, but it's definitely ADD. And my Gemini is the one that, comes up with all the ideas, all the talking, all this like energy. And um, Gemini and Capricorn are in a constant battle with each other. So that would be my sun sign, Capricorn, and my moon sign, Gemini, constantly like, who's going to run the show here? Is it going to be my sun sign or is it going to be my moon sign? A lot of times, what I have to do is bring those energies together so that they're both working for me. And when Gemini wants to try to load my plate up with too many ideas, or too many messages, or too many, Capricorn says, hey, slow down, know your role, sit in the background for a little bit, and let me take over. And that's kind of, that's the sun sign, moon sign. The sun is also your divine masculine, and the moon is also your divine feminine. So it's bringing them together. The moon is the nurturing one. The sun is the strong, the foundation. I'm going to take care of everything. Don't you worry, um, kind of energy. So so those are our 9 cards there, and we are going to do a Archangel Michael first because he's one of my faves. Let's get Archangel Michael out here. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but it sure has been hot where I am. It has sure been hot, and it's hard to get anything done. Oh, I love it. Butterflies all over the place. Transformation. Transformation is coming. Um, this card is absolutely beautiful. It's got pink, it's got green, it's got purple, it's got the baby blue, it's got the indigo blue, it's got, did I say green? I don't know if I said green. It's got, I don't see orange. I kind of see a little, I don't know, golden pink kind of. So this is beautiful. This is from Archangel Michael. This is the message he wants us all to live with today. It is number 7. Change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. And it is. I mean, the world, I know that a lot of us are like a little overwhelmed with everything going on in the world. And the world is crazy right now, but just remember we have the choice to choose the crazy or choose the stable. And the more of us that choose the stable and stay away from the crazy and walk away, not just stay away, but walk away from the crazy, the more empowered the world will be to come back to the good of humanity. And I can't say that enough. So let me read number 7 here. Change is coming. It is a source of unending curiosity to us in the angelic realm that so many humans are unhappy in their current life situation while simultaneously being terrified of change. So true. Wow. Your guardian, and that's basically what I just was trying to say. Your guardian angels and I have to prod and push and nudge to get you to give up even the things you desperately do not want in order to allow for happier things to come in. This is sometimes the underlying purpose of a situation that progressively gets more and more unpleasant for you. The universe needs to make you so uncomfortable that you'll finally take those steps toward joy. And I find that to be so true. I find that that has happened with me so many times when I have begrudgingly given things up that I didn't want to give up. um, whether it be my character flaws or just things, um, I became so unsufferable, miserable, that I had no choice but to give them up. So here's the truth: change is coming. It just is. You can fight it and make the process challenging, or you can embrace it. You can live in fear of it, or you can have faith that the divine loves every little thing about you and only wants you to be happy, because the only that is that is also the truth. I love you. Your guardian angels love you. The source is just crazy about you. Around you is a rainbow of opportunities to grow and find happiness. I'm here to help. I want to let you I won't let you fall. I'm going it's going to be great. Let's do this. Boy, I'm not reading very well today, am I? All right, the next one we're going to do is out of my love deck, the love messages. I just thought this was kind of befitting for today, because I think what the world needs now is love, sweet love, 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 love. The Beatles, and it's so true. That is what the world needs. The more we love, the less the demonic energies can come through. And we have to just practice love every single day, no matter what, every day. I try not to look at these cards because each side has a message on it. So I don't want to see. All right, here we go. Oh, well, here's the picture. We have a person lying there, um, just as God created them, as if they were in the Garden of Eden, knowing not knowing truth from a lie, um, good from bad, naked from clothed, and on the body that's it's spread with hearts. So that gives me, and we have the indigo, we have the green, indigo and green basically, and of course her body is of solar plexus. So the colors are telling me that this is all about loving yourself, loving yourself into kindness, loving yourself into happiness, and loving yourself into the all-knowing, the truth, the inner guidance. And on the back, surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and work. Let go, and all will work out. Beautiful. And here is the soul truth message. This one too has message on both sides, so I try not to look while I'm shuffling the cards. Oh, all right, here we go. Here is the question of the day. What expectations do I have impossible to meet? Oof, I give you a list. I tried to keep it low, but I could give you a list. So here we go. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. When we experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met, it's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action: be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it's accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. What a beautiful way to end this reading. And I personally think that it was a perfect reading for today. It certainly went right with Job 31. And I hope that some of you resonate with this. And if you don't, pass it on to someone that might, um, that you feel is, in the position that Job was in, where he lost everything, and did nothing wrong. And I know there's many that go through that, that lose everything, just one thing after another. I mean, it's kind of like when you're going about your life and you're taking care of things, the way a good person does. And as you're taking care of things and you're feeling good about taking care of those things, and just this breaks, that breaks, just one thing after another, and it's like, why does this keep happening? And it's like, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to, work really hard to meet, all the expectations. And again, don't lose hope and faith. No matter what, God will provide. God will show you the way and bring you to the light, bring you to that shining light at the horizon. And all you have to do is let go of the things you don't need and move forward gracefully. Don't look back, just move forward gracefully and know that God is waiting. Just come to me, my child. So, with that, I hope you have a very wonderful day. I'm not sure. I haven't set certain dates yet for doing readings because with work, things are kind of up in the air. I never know if I'm driving for a few hours or for 8 hours. So it all depends on the day. And then when the heat hits me, it's just a lot of things right now for me to not be able to say I'm going to do my readings on this day and that day. But I'm going to continually to pop in at least 2 days a week to do readings, unless something like my dog dying comes up. And I'm going to be doing my scripture talk. And if I can do more, then I'm blessed. God has given me a block of time to send a message to you. So with that, I just want to say I love you all, and message me if you would like to chat or a reading or healing. Okay? Bye-bye.